What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Breaking News. SBA EIDL gets another chance. OMG, it's Monday. What? Yes. August the 15th, 2022. Please do me a huge favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and go find us over at trysmallbiz.com. That's trysmallbiz.com, where you can advertise your company. And for just $1 a day, we'll put you all over the homepage, no less than 150 times every 24 hours. That's trysmallbiz.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not doing cartwheels through your living room, by the end of this video, there's absolutely positively something wrong with you, because I'm going to read out loud an email that was sent Friday night at 9:22 p.m. from a major senator out west, former governor of a swing state, that is giving someone who's been stuck in reconsideration another chance after more than 18 months. So, ladies and gentlemen, pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, ice cold beer, glass of wine, whiskey on a big rock, semi-big bottle of water. Here we go. I'd like to see the Debbie Downers try to poo-poo this one. But let me set the table before I tell you exactly what's going on and why I think you guys are about to get paid. Somebody you might know went off last week several times, especially on Friday, when I've threatened multiple times, in fact, to sue the SBA in the largest class action lawsuit in history. And if you recall, one of my major demands is that you get one more chance with respect to the EIDL loan increase. Well, there is a small business owner that applied for the 24 months of working capital back in April of 2021. And that was, in fact, the month that it was initiated. But this person had a tax problem like many of you did. And it was back and forth with Senator Hickenlooper's office. Shout out to my friends, including my youngest brother who lives in Denver. And after 6 to 8 months of back and forth, they didn't get funded. And they've heard absolutely nothing. And I mean nothing for more than 6 months from Hickenlooper's office. So what I'm about to read you out loud is an email that came over the wall on Friday night at 9:22 p.m., which indicates to me, and I'm going to give you names, titles of emails that you need to use, what you need to include as this person was told to do in order to get your EIDL loan increase. But somebody obviously stayed late. When you and I were out tying one on, Hickenlooper's office was hard at work. So in the comments below, I need to know, who's gotten an email from a senator, congressman, or woman in the last 48 hours? I'm not talking about before that. I'm talking about late Friday night, over the weekend, or today, because I am hearing that an order was given at the close of business on Friday, and I'd love to hear from you, Ryder over at Skip and the Great Speak and See, giving you guys one more chance in an election year to prove your case. And in my opinion, what I'm about to read out loud is better than anything we've heard with respect to those that are trying to get their hands on the EIDL loan increase. And I quote, "Dear Mr. or Mrs., I'll keep the identity private if I can this time. Quote, the SBA has given our office an opportunity to present any error or issues that may have occurred during the SBA application process that, despite starting the application before the deadline, May 6th, and qualified, was not funded. Please provide us the evidence you may have collected to support your appeal. Once completed, please send over a summary of your experience with your appeal, supporting evidence to the following email." I won't divulge this person's name. "With the subject line, SBA EIDL appeal. Please make sure to include business name, EIDL loan number, and application number. Sincerely, so-and-so. And here's a title I've seen 3 times now in the last 72 hours. You may want to call your senator in particular. House members may have a different title. Constituent advocate. Constituent, that's you, advocate. So let me read that out loud again in case you Debbie fucking Downers didn't hear what I just said. This is phenomenal news, and I'm asking Ms. Guzman to formally announce this so she can settle everybody the fuck down and we don't have to bring a class action lawsuit starting September the 2nd. Quote, the SBA has given our office an opportunity, I believe late Friday night, to present any error, and my goodness do you guys have some, or issue that may have occurred during the SBA application process. That despite starting the application before the deadline, which is of course May 6th, and qualifying, was not funded. In other words, you didn't get your money for whatever reason, whatever issue, whatever problem. They've now been given an authority to dig into it for you. Please provide us the evidence. You're going to need your 4506T or your approved amended return from the IRS and a brief story as to what it is that you got declined for, and make sure you have all your facts straight and whittle down this email before you send it over the wall. Because if it's long and it's hard to understand, it's only going to make it more difficult for you to get funded. So once again, please provide us the evidence that you may have collected to support your appeal. That's the reconsideration process. Once completed, please send over a summary of your experience. I would include, I called him 47 times. I emailed him 31 times. Any facts and figures that you can provide to back up your case, again, in a condensed version, I send it over. With a summary of your experience, and try to be respectful, with your appeal supporting evidence to the following email address, with the subject line, SBA EIDL appeal. And in the body of your summary of your process or your issue or your problem, you include your business name, your EIDL loan number, and the application number. And again, the title of this person in Senator Hickenlooper's office. And once again, I can't say enough. Staying late to send this to someone who, again, had not heard from Hickenlooper in over 6 months. Isn't it impressive that this person, a constituent advocate, was able to dig into their files, and they probably sent out thousands of them, at 9:30 on a Friday night, which they were given a directive, in my opinion, late Friday at the close of business. So I'll let you guys decide. If you're sitting there going, holy shit, this sounds really promising. In fact, I'm not going to have to do the appeal alone. Most of you have had to go through the appeal process by yourself. Now, in an election year, you're going to have your senator right along by your side. And if you don't think for a second there isn't a wink and a nod of, hey, you might do us a solid, Miss Guzman, to, I don't know, short of fraud, to push these through, because we're going to need all the votes, as Democrats in particular, in this midterm election year from the small business community. So yes, this clearly fucking states that you got a chance to explain how you got screwed over. An issue or an error is the words they're using. And watch this 1,500 times. Now, if it's me, and this is just me, I might wait a day or two. I might wait a day or two for Miss Guzman to formally announce you got one more chance to approve your case with respect to the EIDL loan increase. The fuck is knocking on my door?
I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
We don't edit around here, ladies and gentlemen. Pest control. Trying to steal my business, I actually like as the lights go out. We don't edit around here. The moral of the story is this. there should be a shrine going up in your front yard that looks somewhat like this in the next 24 to 48 hours. Because unless I'm reading this wrong, and I don't think I am, and again, they had not heard from Hickenlooper in 6 months. They've been given authority or the opportunity to present any heirs. In other words, they're finally fucking listening to the fact that we are going to sue them into the dirt unless they give you one more chance. So until next time, always remember that I love each and every one of you. I hope you're excited. And I'll see you over at trysmallbiz.com.